In this video, I'm going to show you where to get some awesome holiday themed stock photos to level up your holiday graphics. My name is Cjam. Welcome back to the channel. And before we get started, the sponsor of this video, Envato Elements, wants to offer you guys a huge 70% discount on their entire website that you can download unlimited stock content, whether it's photos, videos, music, or even graphic templates for your social media. They're giving you 70% off and you can download unlimited for 30 days. You can subscribe for more than 30 days, but the 70% discount applies to the first month that you're subscribed, right? And you can download unlimited. There's no limit to how much you can download. So hit the first link in this video's description to grab that discount just in time for the holiday season. Now, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be designing some custom Christmas graphics, and we're going to be using awesome stock photos from Envato Elements, holiday themed, Christmas themed stock photos to level up our designs, right? To fit in with the holiday cheer. So let's head on over to Envato Elements and see what they have for us. All right, so here we are on Envato Elements, and I'm just going to go ahead and type Christmas in the search bar, and I'm going to be searching for Christmas in photos, right? Stock photos in their stock photos category. Let me go ahead and just zoom this up twice. And as you can see here, we already have a host of cool pictures to choose from, right? You see you have this one right here with the ornaments and the pine leaves, the pine branches. I really like that one. We have pajama party photo. We have ornaments here. They have so many photos to choose from. And I'm just going to grab a couple of them, and then we're going to head into Photoshop and start designing for ourselves. But I just wanted to give you a quick rundown of what they have to offer. And they have different color themed photos. So if you were to go over here and like choose yellow, you'd get all kinds of Christmas photos that have the yellow theme in them, right? You see that? If yellow is what you want, if you want green, let's see what they have for green. Let me uncheck the yellow. And for green, we have all of these right here, right? So you can really refine your search for your specific needs, because if your client says they want like a blue themed Christmas design, for example, you just hop on over to Envato Elements, head on to Christmas under stock photos in your search, filter out just the blue photos, and you're all ready to go, right? Or whatever color it is your client wants or you want, right? And now let's look at some more, and you can see they just have so much variety in photos, right? Everything you can possibly want for your Christmas graphics. Stock photos can be used as a nice background for your graphics, as I mentioned. Just so many host of applications. If you want to make like a Christmas themed YouTube video, you can use that for your thumbnail design, right? As a matter of fact, I may even use one of these photos for my thumbnail design. So you have so much options to choose from. I already chose my photos that I'm going to be using today for this design, and we're just going to grab some and just make some quick graphics just to see what we can do with these awesome stock photos. So let's go ahead and jump on over into Photoshop. So here I have Adobe Photoshop opened, and you guys know the drill. I'm just going to go ahead to new file, or I could have gone to file and then create new, and I'm just going to go ahead and create a custom template of, we can do 1080 by 1080, or we can do 2400 pixels. So let's just go ahead and do 2400 pixels, right? So here I have my blank canvas, and I'm just going to go ahead and drag in our stock photos so we can get started creating. And all I'm going to be doing is just adding my logo, the Learn Share logo, as well as some text, and that's going to be my design, right? That's going to be my holiday themed design. And the cool thing about working with stock photos is that you can find stock photos related to any particular season of the year, not just Christmas, whether it's Halloween, Easter, whatever it is you want. They have photos there to meet your needs, right? So let's go ahead and just drag in some photos and get started designing. So I'm just going to drag in 3 photos, selecting all of them, dragging them in, or you can just go ahead and go up top to file and you can go to place embedded, right? But it's grayed out right now because I'm already placing images. All right, my images are in, or I could have gone to file and then place embedded, and this would ask me where I want to import my photos from, right? And as you can see, I have 3 photos right here. That's 1, 2, and 3, right? And all I'm going to be doing is I'm just gonna click on this stock photo here, this red one, Control and T for my transform options, and then I'm just gonna go up top to my tool options and just increase the size of it, right? So it fills up more of my design. And if I want, you can see I can move it anywhere I want, right? I'm just gonna move it over to show just the star, right? And let me do it with the other one. I'm just gonna increase the size to fit the square, right? Do it with the other one as well. And you're already seeing the potential here. Like for example, for this one, I can write my text on top up here, right? But before I do that, let me just go ahead and hit Control and S to save my project, right? I'll just go ahead and name this LSPV 069 Christmas stock photo tutorial, right? And then just go ahead and hit save, and then okay, right? And now I'm ready to add some text, right? Well, let me just go ahead and hit T for my text tool, and then let me just full screen this, right? Full screen this. I'm just gonna hit T again, and then I'm just gonna click, and I'm gonna write Christmas. Okay, let me change that to white, and then okay, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and change the font to something more Christmassy. Let's do Broom and see what it looks like. I also got this font from Envato Elements, right? Let me just make this a little bit bigger. All right, that's looking good. All right, let me just, oops. Press V for my move tool, and I'm just selecting the Christmas layer and just moving it over until I get the smart guides, right? See that? Let me see how it looks, all caps. What do you guys think? I think I like the all caps, right? And let me just write underneath it, let me write Christmas stock photos for social media, because that's what we're doing, right? Let's write stock photos. And then let's move it down some. Do I want the stock photos to be as big as the Christmas? No, I don't. Let me size it down. And then let's make it a little bit bigger. Let me change it from the original font of the Christmas. And then let me use, do I want to use circular or do I want to use Montserrat? Let me use Montserrat. Did it change? All right, yeah, it changed. And then let me just move this over. Stock photos for social media, right? All right, let me edit this text and write for social media. And then let me adjust the tracking. Sorry, let me adjust the leading to about 48. Let's do auto. Auto normally works fine, but I think I want it less than that. All right. And then let me add in my LearnShare logo as I mentioned. Just gonna drag it in. I have it right there. Literally just dragging and dropping my logo, or I could have gone to file and then place embedded, right? Let me just size it down. Size it down to see what I got. And I'm just moving it up. All right, let me put it down here. Put it down here, size it down some more. I don't know if I want, I can make the Christmas and the stock photo a little bit bigger. What I'm probably going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and create a new solid color. Let's do black. And then for that solid color, I want to add a filter to it. Let me go filter. Well, before I do that, let me move it up. Well, no, I can't move it up. It's a solid color. Let me delete that solid color. Let me go to my rectangle tool by pressing U, or my shape tool rather. And then let me just draw, oops. Let me just undo that, Control and Z. Let me just draw out a rectangle like so. And then for this rectangle, I want to blur it, right? I want to add a filter. So let me go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. And it's going to ask me to convert it to a smart object. And I'm just going to go ahead and click yes. And then I can choose the amount, right? 150 is fine. And now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and lower the opacity. I could have just used my keyboard by pressing the numbers on the keypad. Or what I can do, I can just cycle through the blending modes and see what effect I get, right? If I wanted to, but I think I like how soft light looks. But I think I'm probably going to just go back to normal and then just lower the opacity to something that I like, right? And I think I also want to make the image, oops. I think, no, wrong opacity, sorry. I think I want to make the image bigger so I can see the ornaments bigger. So Control and T or my transform options. And then let's just make these bigger, right? To about there. And then let's make the opacity of that. So I can do that, right? See, that's pretty cool. Or I could have made it gold if I wanted to. I can come to my color right here, pick from the gold. See that? Just pick from the gold. Ooh, let me pick a better spot. I can just pick a color from the ornament ball. And then I can just repeat the process, you know, create a rectangle layer in this color, right? Head to U, rectangle, and then add a Gaussian blur, right? See that? And then with that now, I can actually lower the opacity of this. And then what I can do next is I can change the Christmas stock photos from white, all this text right here, from white to black, right? But for the purposes of this tutorial, I'm just showing you how you can utilize these stock photos for awesome graphics, right? I think I like the black better. Which one do you guys like better? You can use this to make Christmas flyers if you want. These can be backgrounds for your flyers, right? So let me just group all of this. Let me turn this off and let me use another image. And then what I can do here is I can just add in my logo. Let me drag it in. Let me just add in my logo. Size it down. Oops. V for my move tool. Let me move it right to about there. Hit my type tool. Let's go Christmas social media backgrounds, right? And then let's align it all to the right. Then let's just increase the spaces in between. And then let me just turn all this text to black, right? And what I can do next is I can just hit Control and T for my transform options. And then I can literally just size it down like that, right? I can size it down like this. I can actually put the words, the text here, and then put my logo on top, right? Or I can put the logo like up here. But you guys get the idea, right? We can have so much versatility with these Christmas backgrounds, and that's the purpose of this tutorial. I'm just showing you what you can create with it, and then you can go ahead and go crazy, right? What do you guys think so far? Should I make this red? Should I make this Christmas text red? What do you guys think? You know, seeing that the background is already green, you know, Christmas is all about the red and the green. What do you guys think? And yeah, there we are. That's all I'm going to do for this one. Let me size this down. That's all I'm going to do for this one. Let me group it with the text. right? With the text and the logo, Control and G to group it. Sorry if I didn't mention that earlier. And then I can turn on the red background, right? And what I can do is I can rotate this, Control and T for my transform options. And I can rotate this if I want, right? And then I can hit T for my text tool. And I can write, oops, let me write share something this Christmas. Move this over. The text can't be red because the background is red. Let me change the color of the text to white. Let me move down the background layer some more by clicking on it, hitting V for my move tool and just dragging it down some more. Clicking on the text, aligning it center, and then just like moving it over like so. Do I turn this text green or black? What do you guys think? The green may be clashing against the red because the red is really strong, right? If I wanted to reduce the intensity of the red, I can just click the image, hit Ctrl Shift and A for my camera raw options, and then when I get my camera raw options, I can just tone down the intensity of the red under the color mixer, right? Did I click that just now? Ctrl Shift and A. All right, here we are in my camera raw filter, and I have the color mixer open, and what I can do is just lower the intensity of the red like so. See that? See what's happening, right? And I can up the intensity of the greens. Look what's happening right here with the greens. See that? No color, all the green, right? Now it should be a little easier to look at, much better. And I can go ahead and change back the share text color to white. And then I can hit Control and T, my transform options, and just size it down, right? Because we're sharing, because we're learn, share, right? Let me just move this down, and I can add my logo again. Let me just fetch my white logo. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just waiting for this logo to come in, and there we are. And then let's go to about 3, and then we can just literally move it up to the top, and that's all that we have to do. I mean, I'm just showing you how to utilize these cool stock photos, right? You can create anything that you want. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit Control and S to save this. And you guys know that to save these to a file version that you can use online, right? You just go to File, just go to Save a Copy, right? And you just save your file, right? I can just go ahead and name this LSPV069 Christmas stock photo tutorial design. That's number 3, right? Design 3. Hit the drop down below, go to JPEG, hit save, and that's all there is to it. I'm just selecting my quality and I'm hitting OK, right? And here's what's really cool about this. These are square posts for Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, right? But what if you wanted to make a story version, right? How cool would that be? All you'd have to do is just come up to File, New, and all you have to do is create a story sized template. So let's go ahead and hit 1080 pixels wide. Oops, 1080 pixels wide by 1920 pixels high, right? That's a 16:9 vertical. That's the size of our stories, right? And all I have to do is just come to my photos that I have here in my folder, drag one in, and all I have to do is just size up that photo to fit this vertical template, and I can do the same thing that I just did. Add my text, whatever message I want to give for the holidays, and save that file, right? There's nothing more to hit because the stock photos are doing all the heavy lifting for you, right? Let's even say I wanted to make a thumbnail for this very video that you're watching, right? I can use this photo that I just brought in. I'm gonna use this exact photo. Let me just go ahead and go to File, New, and then let me just create a thumbnail size, right? Which is 1920 by 1080 pixels. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit create, right? And I know I have my thumbnail sized template. I'm just going to drag in the photo that I want to use, right? And then I'm just going to size it up to the size, appropriate size that I'm liking for my thumbnail. Just going to position it as I see fit. And then let's say I like this as is. All I have to do is add my text. Just go and write Christmas. Let's size this down because it's way too big. Let's change the font to my thumbnail font. My thumbnail font is circular, for anybody who wants to know, circular standard, and then or circular STD, right? And then I can just write Christmas stock photos, right? Stock photos. That's all I have to do. And then let me just decrease the spaces of the lines. And let me see if I can just put these in one line, align it to the right, to the left, sorry. And then there I have it. I can literally just put this right here. Let me just break the line again. I can just have Christmas stock photos right here, right? That's all I have to do. Like if I wanted to use this for the thumbnail of this video, right? That's all I have to do, nothing else. I can just move this up, and then I can move the text down, right? And that's all there is to it. This could easily be my thumbnail, right? What do you guys think? So that's how you can use these awesome stock photos from Envato Elements to level up your holiday themed design or your seasoned theme design at any point in time of the year, right? So with all that we went over today, are you ready to utilize these cool stock photos from Envato Elements to level up your designs? And remember, the first link in the description is Envato's 70% discount from their website for 30 days for a month's subscription, where you can download unlimited stock photos, stock videos, music, and much more. So be sure to hit that link, right? Thank you so much to Envato Elements for sponsoring this video, and to you guys for your continued support that has made it all possible. Once again, my name is Cjam, and I will see you guys in the next video.